Greetings, citizens of YouTube. Fake Sagan in the house, and I'm still illin', like an E-villain. But I'm on the recovery. This video will probably have takes because I'm gonna have to stop and like have coughing fits and blow my nose and shit. I'm still really sick, but and you know, I really don't have time to make this fucking video. I'm working like a 50-hour work week, which is why you don't see me e-begging, because I work. But, you know, I gotta get on top of this issue while it stays topical. And I know everyone's waiting for me to chime in on the e-begging thing. So let's talk about some e-begging, people. Let's talk about this. It seems that a lot of people I know have discovered the money-making potential in making videos on YouTube. And I'll admit, you know, I've toyed around with the idea of writing a book, especially when I saw how much money TJ got when he sold his, because I actually got to see those totals, and they were pretty substantial. And writing a book certainly isn't something that I plan on doing anytime soon. But I want to talk about this e-begging. You know, here's the thing, flat out, I'm not going to mince words to avoid making myself the pariah of my social group on YouTube, because I don't give a fuck. This is lame. It sucks, and you guys need to stop doing it. Right now. It was lame when Brett Keane did it, and I challenge any of you. I challenge you, TJ, and I challenge you, Cody, to explain to me how it's different when you do it. It's just as fucking lame. It's just as pathetic. I mean, TJ, I'm waiting for you to get sunglasses. First, you're publishing shit on Lulu. I almost said YouTube. On Lulu, and now you're like soliciting donations from your fans. How many fucking pages out of Brett's book are you gonna take? Stop doing this shit. I don't know what you're fucking doing anymore. I mean, the book was great, but it's like you got money and you said, wow, you know, this is so easy, maybe I don't even have to make anything. Maybe I can just throw my hat on the ground like a street performer. No, dude, it's fucking lame. And what really pisses me off about this is that I'm broker than either one of you assholes. You know, the computer that I'm making this video on right now has a Celeron processor. It's a piece of shit. It belongs in the museum next to a fucking wax statue of Alexander Graham Bell with a sign over it that says, Birth of the Internet. I got fucking car payments and shit. I'm broker than you. TJ, you live at home, motherfucker, and you work as a graphic designer. What the fuck are you spending your... Do you have a coke problem or what? What are you spending your fucking money on? And that goes for you too, Cody. You know, I know you got a kid, but don't you live at home too? Where is all your money going? Now, let me give the critics their due here. It seems like the most vocal critics of the e-begging so far are Jesus Freak, EUL, and Mel's Basket Case. Well, you know, in Jesus Freak and EUL's case, it's really surprising to see some people just take this sudden newfound interest in the well-being of the poor and homeless in America that was absent a few weeks ago. And I guess I'm going to see you guys making some sizable donations to the United Way sometime really soon. Which is touching. It warms my heart that you guys care so much all of a sudden. It really does. But, you know, I'm forced to wonder, especially in Jesus Freak's case, if maybe he's not just upset about the idea of atheists horning in on organized religion's racket. Because soliciting donations is a theist trick. It really is. This is what they do. It's not what we do. For a reason. It sucks. Now, Mel, you know, everybody was expecting me to rush to your defense. I've gotten a lot of PMs, and even a few comments on my channel like, when are you going to defend Mel? I'm not going to defend you. You were out of line with the shit that you said to Cody. It's none of your fucking business how he takes care of his kid. And you have no place questioning his suitability as a parent because he's soliciting donations for a camera. That's a pretty big leap. But on the other hand, Cody, your response to Mel's video wasn't exactly a measured response, and I'm kind of forced to wonder if the reason you flew off the handle like that isn't because you were a little bit defensive in the first place, because you had mixed feelings about what you were doing, as you should have, because it's fucking pathetic. I'm begging you assholes to stop begging. It's making us look bad. Not atheism, you're not making atheism look bad. You're making my group of fucking friends look like scrubs. Stop doing it. Now, unfortunately, the timing is a little inconvenient for me to be saying this shit because my girlfriend is raising money for a surgery that she needs. Thankfully, she's doing it by selling shit and not just, you know, opening a PayPal account and throwing her hat on the ground. And as I've said, I have no problem with selling shit. You know, I didn't have a problem with you selling the book, TJ. And Cody, draw stick figures and sell them for $50 each. Idiots will pay. We know everybody on YouTube is stupid. They're gonna fucking give you money if you give them half a chance. But give them something in return. Don't just fucking beg. Now here's the thing. You know, I wish I had the money to just reach into my wallet and say, Ocean, you know, here's the copay for your surgery. You're taken care of. I can't do that. I have a surgery that I've needed for 5 years that I can't fucking afford. That's why I'm gonna fight Kevin with a handicap. And I'm going to kick his ass, but that's, you know, notwithstanding. But here's the thing, you know, whatever money she doesn't raise, I will come up with it. I don't make enough to just, you know, hand her the cash, but I have shit that I can sell. I have numerous guitars I can fucking hawk. You know, but this is what I'm trying to tell you guys, and I'm thinking of you right now, Cody. You know, I can almost kind of get what you were saying about there not being anything wrong with admitting that you need some financial help and swallowing your pride. But you don't need a new camcorder. That's a luxury item. And the sad truth of living in a capitalist system is that we're all limited by the amount of money we can earn. And if there's something that you want that you can't afford, you know, you can either save for it or hawk some shit that you don't need quite as much, and prioritize. But I'm going to show you guys something, alright? Lest I be called a hypocrite here. Now, I received this PM before the whole e-begging thing started. Alright, and here was my response to that motherfucker. Now, as it turns out, that guy doesn't like me too much, so he probably only made that offer to insult me. But you see how that works? It's an insult to offer someone charity for a reason. So yeah, that's all I really want to say. Just knock this bullshit off, stop fucking begging, and TJ, you know, your last video was the most fucked up piece of shit I've ever seen. What are you going after Kalen666 for? Has he even said anything to you? You're acting like a fucking douchebag right now. You're both acting like pathetic douchebags. It had to be said. Fake Saginaw.